Everything should be working now. Hope. Luckily, nothing fucked up in between. Let's see. We have one letter. There is the only one we have. Nobody others have. Oh fuck! Oh, what kind of letter is that? It's an R with a. Fuck, man. Inverted tilde? Is it tilde? No, tilde is the other one. Shit. I would say it is something like an It's like something like that. It's probably not even close. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, I was using the chopping block. I got firewood, didn't I? Yeah, just leave it, man. No, just leave it. Leave it. I already pressed it. Leave it. You can't throw much fucking firewood. Where is it? Firewood. Heavy as fuck. Don't care for it. Everything. Drop all the firewoods. That is just in one simple thing. It's starting to get heavy. Where is this? Where did I got this? This cabbage. This one I got it. Not even close, I think. Not even accents. I won't be able to say that. Is it something over here? Oh, that's a nice thing. Let's go over there. Take a look. Some mushrooms. This is some nice small waterfall. I always need to see behind the waterfall if there is some entrance or something in it. Is there more mushrooms in here? No, there is. What about this one? Not counts as one. Is the... Oh fuck. Come out. No, fuck you. Fuck him with crap. He's going to fucking kill me, I can't believe it. Holy shit, that was very fucking close. Just put this one. He almost killed me. But he dead now. Kiting and legs. Any more? For me to fucking murder? I'm probably dying in the middle of it. I don't think so. So yeah, level up. When your level increases, you must choose to increase your health, magic, or stamina. You can also select a move perk at this time or save it for later. Available perks are highlighted in each constellation. Well, health or stamina. Let's raise health up to 150. And then we raise stamina after. So I said, this is the thing with magic perks. Oh, go fuck to speech. Probably raise snake. It's one-handed. 20% more damage. Let's raise snake. Archer, maybe. Same shit. Light armor. Is it the same ship? Yep, the same fucking ship. And snake, guess what? Same fucking shit. Really red because very silly word, but I haven't sounded about the foundation. I can say it. Slovakia can, but with problem even like kids to 10 can say it. Sometimes I can say it from my 8 stouts. Got a sneak. Got a sneak. Russians. Fly Amanita. Yes, I think this, if I remember correctly, this store. Is here? Yeah, it is. Yep. Is it open? But it is open, but is it working? Can I... Nah. I just won't steal things if not needed. We can do shit in this forge. Let me see if they are working. I don't think they are. But it doesn't hurt to try.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Well, they're fighting.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, man. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
I'll test it later and see.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Yeah, buy me
My
things.
sister Camilla or I will be happy
No,
to help
buy me
you.
things.
Take a look.
It's above the dividing line, belongs to the vendor. It's above the line, belongs to you. It's by 7 items, press X. Let's see, what does it have? Dagger, great sword, mace. It doesn't show it is a two-handed. I think it is two-handed. Iron sword, iron war axe, steel arrow, and wooden sword. Wooden sword? Oh, this is new. Huh. Didn't know there were. Oh, it is probably because of the DLC. Yeah, I gotta go to lunch. Yeah, okay, man. Thanks for hanging around. And good lunch. Thing. Lynxy cats. The other. The beginning is fucking. That's too much things. VGC Lynxy cats. Let's see, wooden sword. Blue mage robes, not a fucking mage. Hide armor. Worse. Hide boots, no. Nope. Heavy, don't care. Heavy, heavy. Not a mage. Not a mage. Not a mage. Not a thief, exactly. Lunch sounds weird and exact. It's 22 or 10 p.m. at night. Nope, nope. My stamina, wake magic. Got poison, weak poison. No, nah. Nah. Wine is not food. Salt pile. Not a mage. Boys yellow tonic. This is weird. I'm not gonna be fucking walking around with a boys yellow tonic. Nope. Surgeons, tusks, ingots, or I could just like melt this ore and get an ingots. Leather strips, lockpicks, and the, you know, pre-surgeon and tank card. Now let's see if you buy me things. Barrel sword, I don't need 3. Dagger better. Give a fuck for our war axes. Not for the iron mace as well. Don't need 4 bows. And just leave somewhere else. Foot traps, don't give a shit those. Neither do these ones are worse. Heavier, don't give a fuck. It's heavy as well, nope. I could disenchant this one. Let's just skip it. Yeah, let's just skip and disenchant it. Get some points. I could enchant this with any shit. But I don't know if it's worth. Let's just skip it. They weigh almost nothing. Useless. Potions. I remember some bit where somebody from America ate exact sweets, saying really all the names wrong. I thought I can't serve my use. Oh, that's normal. Potion. Frostbite fan. Food, well, they said it was good. Well, it's sweets, man. It doesn't matter where it comes from. Maize, breads, cabbages, tons of cabbages. Food for forever. Let's just keep it. Ingredients, yeah, let's just keep them as well. Books, they are going to my collection. I could use this one, even though I'm not a mage. Collection for a while. Belts, lockpicks, this, worthless. The rest, I'll keep it. Oh, fucking autosave. Yeah,
Get back
it's
to
worth.
cleaning the store. What a mess.
I can take any of this shit. Yeah, quite sure I won't be able to. So, what are we fighting about?
You're a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger.
What?
You're not from around here. That makes two of us.
Is she flirting with
I
me?
came here from the Imperial Province to work with my brother Lucan.
Yeah, I never ate both of those Twinkies or corn dogs.
It
But
got
corn
bad
dogs,
back in Cyrodiil.
they're not
The
kind
war
of
with
sweet.
the Thalmor ruined
I mean, you're not
everything.
saying exactly they are sweet as well, but anyway. It's not that hard to make a corn dog. It's very easy.
Life. So what did I get? Another war.
It's very easy to do.
Maybe you're looking for
Fucking getting sleepy.
particular.
Nope.
We carry just about anything you could need.
Let's see. Do you sell spells even though I don't want to fight
I
it?
think I have a few old spell books laying about.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
If you want.
No. Yeah, did something happen?
We did have a bit of a break-in.
Yeah, man,
We
you
still
speak.
have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing.
What thing?
An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Well, it's solid gold. It's either but we don't have these things. And then what? You don't have what? I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Yeah, sure.
Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
She's flirting with me.
By the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Hello. Wait, I wanna go upstairs first. Let's see what is in here. Quarantine get done on the English word. Oh, you mean the corn flour? Wait a moment, just pulling something from somewhere. Come on. Make sure you steal the claw back once you return it to him. Make sure it's to the callback as returned. Well, I mean, it's solid code. Voice of that woman sounds like original voice of Gladys. Oh man, Gladys. That brings some memories. Oh, another book. So there's someone watching Hitbox. Cloudy Lemonade. Welcome, man. I wonder if it did show it on the web server. Yeah, it did. Luckily, it did. Most of the time, it doesn't. Let's see, just... Well, story time. Yeah, hello, man. Songs of the Return, Volume 56, the final tale of the Creon? Shrion? Creon. The Songs of the Return are eternal and numerous. For those first 500, those companions of Ysgramor, who cleared the way from mankind's rightful habitation, burned it with a fire not seen since those days long past. Each ship carried a crew that performed legendary feats that could feed the pride of any nation for 1,000 years. I completed part one time and two like 7 times. I got like 4 times. I never completed the co-op portion of it, mostly because there was no person to play it. But God, part of it is so fucking nice. That is an amazing game. 1 and 2. The kid feed the pride of any nation for 1,000 years, and during this time, after broadening, scores of companions wandered the land, bringing the light of the proper gods to the heathen land of elves and beasts. They were but mortal, though, and in time all would taste the glories of Sovngarde. Sovngarde, they keep saying this about Sovngarde. I don't know exactly what it is. If it's a place, if it's a god. I think it is a place or an army or something like the Imperials and the Stormcloaks, a faction. I need some water. All this reading. Okay, it was in one of the uncounted years after the retaking of Sartall that the crew of the Cryon was the Creon. Was declaring their fortunes in the eastern lands near the Red Mountain. They were encamped, surrounded by bodies of murderous elves who had attempted to make them believe they had peace in their hearts. The shrewd Horlak was the Creon's captain, though and would show no quarter to the liars of the Southlands, as had been commanded by his lord Ysgramor, harbinger of us all. It's weird that Zach have many more words, but when we see a word, just say it and we're always trying. Yeah, that's pretty much like the... that's normal, like for every language that you don't know, like you don't know the pronunciation. You'll just read like based on what you know about the pronunciation of the languages that you know. It was in this state of carousing that they were approached by a young and breathless messenger of their sister crew from the Cause or Ross? I never fucking know what is R and a K. It's fucking similar. The boy, Asgeir as his name is now sung, had ran an unimaginable distance at breakneck speed from the blood-stained fields of the clouded sun to deliver the news to all who would hear. When he reached their camp, he bellowed a great sob before relieving his heart with the news that the mighty Ysgramor had breathed his last. I like this. This is like story time. Yeah, kind of. As I said before, I like reading. God, I need the lore. I need to know the lore of it. Sovngarde is the Valhalla-like place at the end of the game. Oh, I see. Asgir. Oh, Sovngarde is it's something like heaven. It's like on the mythology of of Skyrim or something like the Nords believe in Sovngarde as in the same way that the Vikings believed in Valhalla and things like that. I get it. I get it now. Asgeir continued his swift run to inform the other crews as quickly as they could be found, for there were many now crawling the land, rendering our legacy from their deeds. And the camp of the Cryon descended into a mourning of the most forlorn sort. Among these fires sat the bravest man and fiercest woman who have ever graced the dirt of this land, and they were brought low by such an ocean. While we in the day shine know only Ysgramor glory as it gleams through history, these companions knew his might with their own eyes, and such a loss hangs so heavily on the heart that mere words cannot express the outtearing of their woes. For indeed the stories tell that Horlak seeds. So that's an R. Yeah, the R doesn't have the pointy thing in the beginning. Yeah, I get it. The Horlock, the most battle-hardened and unflinching of all captains, did collapse with grief, and never lifted again his mighty axe. And all around Tamriel is the whole continent and the whole world, including Morrowind and all the other parts of it, if I'm not mistaken. As the news spread as a dark cloud washes from horizon to horizon, did brilliant lights go out in silent honor of their fallen general and war leader. So ended the period of the return and the original glories of the 500 companions of Ysgramor, harbinger of us all. I like Sovngarde, it is shiny. Huh. The Viking Nords have Valhalla, but in Skyrim is Sovngarde. It's Savengard. I fucking don't know exactly. Let's see. Pronounced like in English, it is Savengard. And when you go to skill tree, you see the sky of Savengard. Oh, I see. I see. God, I need to steal it, but fuck. Oh, I hope I find it somewhere else. Otherwise. Oh, come on, more books. God, I need to read all this shit. I. Do I need to steal it? No, I won't steal it. I'm quite sure I can find all of them. This one is the volume 56. I'm quite sure there's not 56 books about the Songs of the Return. I hate that Skyrim, Tamriel, The Witcher have Temeria. These Songs of the Return I will read when I find the volume 1. But then these ones, oh fuck me, they have that much books in it. There's a mead hall in Valhalla that never closes or charges you if you spill your mug. I know that. What? What are you doing? Are you afraid I'm going to steal your things? I'm not gonna steal it. Holy sh! Are you fucking kidding me? The Songs of Return is 100 volumes? Fuck me, man. I'll have to read a lot. But anyway, these ones I'll try to read from the beginning. Like I'll find the volume 1 and read it, and then the 2. I'll have to remind the ones that I have and the ones that I don't. If I remember correctly, I get the house in Whiterun. When I get it, I will try to store the books that I read in a place and the books that I didn't read in another place. So I could like keep... So I could easily remind what I did and what I didn't read. So I can't grab anything from it. Yeah, let's go. I wonder if the girl is outside still waiting for me. It's probably morning already.
We have to go
She
through
is
town
still
and
here.
across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from
The-
here, though. The mountain
Mm.
just over the buildings.
The sound is cracking. Is the sound like cracking,
Those
like
thieves
being
must be mad hiding out
making
there.
cracking
Those old
noise and
crypts
things
are
like
filled
that?
with nothing but traps,
On my
trolls,
end, it
and who
seems
knows
to
what
be.
else.
I always forgot which one of them Mario or Terminal. Yeah, they're pretty similar. I'm quite
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin.
It's a golden
Lucan found
claw,
the claw
it's
about a year after he
obvious.
opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Isn't he your brother or something like that?
This way.
Where? Over there? Do I still need the things in here? There is only one book in Skyrim, the Book of Dark Silence.
This way.
So you're gonna lead it or not? Let's keep going then. Pistol. Is it pistol? So you're going or not? Are you stopping now and then?
This way.
Yeah, bitch, just fucking go then. Go then. Either go or don't. She gives us women a bad reputation for being oblivious. Yeah, it's DLC location for 60 level plus. So,
This way.
are you going to go or not? You keep saying this way, but you're standing still. Now you're moving. Now you're running. Just decide, man. A woman. The guy said,
This is the bridge out of
yeah,
town.
finally.
The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Up there.
I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too
Yeah, I
long.
knew he was your brother.
Such a child.
Yeah, just go then. Don't read it, or we'll die. Go! You said we were going to go, just go then.
Mara bless you for agreeing to help us.
How much farther do I have to walk?
Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you
Okay.
get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up.
Great realistic boat through story.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
Yeah, okay then. But yeah, I can get the salmon. Gimme. Gimme all the salmon. What the fuck am I going to do? I don't fucking know. But I have it now. I could just talk with everyone. I want to. Yeah, whatever, just talk with everyone. So, you know, I'm
You're
going
not
back.
from around here. That makes two of us.
Are you fucking kidding me? You just saw me. You still that damn fish. Still the fishy. Oh god, that made me remember that gif. The touchy fishy. No touchy fishy. And it's fucking amazing. The cat's trying to touch a fish on a plate, and the person saying, "No touchy fishy." Or the cat saying, "No touchy fishy," and the person saying, "Yeah, don't touch the fish." The cat just keep like tapping the fish. Fucking amazing that gif. The most creepy thing is that the book really exists, and it's a book about dark magic. I would like to read a book like that. I don't fucking care about this.
Papa
Oh,
says
hello.
I'm too friendly with strangers. But you seem alright.
Oh, really? You just did what your dad said about you. So, can I enter in here? Alvor and Sigrid's house. Let's just say this is the blacksmith, and it's probably the guy living in here. What is this? Weapon rack? Chicken? What about here? Sven and Hild's house. Well, let's go in order. First here. Still a fish from river. Well, I'll do it later. But on a cat. Khajiit. The book is very, very rare. Almost
Can I
everywhere
help you?
bans. Hild, who the fuck
By
is he?
sure. What do you want?
Oh, come on.
It's my boy Sven you need to listen to. He sings at the inn most every night.
Okay, then you're just gonna be grumpy like that.
Sven has the voice of a snowlark. Only good thing he got from his father.
Okay.
My boy fancies that Camilla Valerius.
Oh,
She'll come around soon enough.
will she? She was
Camilla,
flirting with me.
I've seen her talking to that Faendal. Filthy elf needs to keep to his own kind.
Huh.
I raised my Sven to be strong and proud. A true Nord.
Huh. Don't think so.
Come, I haven't got all day.
Yeah, neither do I. Fuck you then. So, your strong boy is sleeping now. Not that
Let's
strong,
hear
eh?
it.
Let's hear it what?
Need something?
Oh, come on. I mean, I get it in her house, but still. Yeah, don't need to be afraid about those things, man. She's a nasty old bag, yeah? Indeed she is.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's
You
already
just-
mine, I keep telling him.
You just get to a guy, and he's sleeping, and you get to him, and just boop, touches him, and he just wakes up and he starts mumbling shit at you. The fuck is wrong with these people? I saw a dragon in Helgen. What the fuck am I? I'm just a gossiper, just saying random shit. Yeah, I saw a dragon in
Truly.
Helgen.
So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had
Ah,
best
she's
tell
still
the Jarl
crazy.
in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Yeah, I know. I need to go tell her. You and Fandor both like the same girl.
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood.
Why?
That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me.
Just because he's
I've
an elf?
seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
Huh. Wheeler Wamper WW. Oh, I think you're talking about a vampire or werewolf. Well, since I will go more the sneaky route, I think a vampire is better. Because the werewolf, I think, suits more the fighter kind of guy. Because whenever it transforms to a werewolf, it's like you're like I mean werewolf every time. Why? I mean, I think that the vampire would be nicer. Why the werewolf every time? His sons, vamps are mages and werewolf are brutal war machine. Vamps only the vampires
Until
only
next
the
time.
magic?
Huh?
Whoa. Wait, I'm still talking to you. What the fuck?
Camilla
Yeah,
Valerius.
again.
I've seen
Let's
him
go back
sneaking
to
over
it.
to the Riverwood trader to speak
Which
with her when I'm
sounds
not around.
persistent. Why not
wasting
do
his
something
time.
about it? Yes, two people spending time together never blossoms into courtship. I don't even know the guy. Let's see, just
Is
one.
that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar.
Who the fuck is Orgnar?
Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from
Oh
Faendal.
no, man.
That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
I will show her and tell her you're trying to say shit about the guy. Fresh
Lucan's got a little
supplies,
bit of
yeah.
everything at the Riverwood trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith.
Okay. It shows up. So this is done. What's up? You're outside here.
Why, sure. What do you want?
Ah, fuck you. You're just saying shit all the time. What about you guys?
Riverwood's agreeable
Thing
enough,
though,
I
wasn't you
suppose.
the guy who was
For a
talking
North
about?
village.
Well, let's see how
There's
long can
beauty
you
here,
hand
unmatched in all of Skyrim,
hold
to be
these
sure.
things. It's not like it's heavy though. Still, can you train me to be better at archery? Oh, that's nice. Sven wanted me to deliver this letter to Camilla's thing. I was from you. I don't think I'm ready to show that shit. I want to show to her and not to him. Can you train me to be
I'll
better
show
at
you what I
archery?
know.
Times train. Oh, so I can train on limited amounts by level. Huh. I guess that is not cumulative. So if I don't train at this level, I won't be able to train like 10 times at the next one. And it's expensive as fuck. As a werewolf, you can kill anything, but you can't sleep. You can't sleep? Vampires can go everywhere and they're invisible, have huge down, things like 2 times more resistance to fire. A big problem in there. Interesting. Not gonna train it yet.
All right, then.
Yeah, right. What about you? Why don't you do... Yeah, Gerda. The
I'm glad to help any way I
sister of the
can.
guy. Do you have any
Like I
supplies you could
said,
take?
I'm glad to help in any way I can.
Yeah, you said that.
Help yourself to whatever you need within reason.
Whatever I need? Like anything? You're offering too much. What can you tell me about the
Jarl
Jarl?
Balgruf? I don't mean to be disrespectful, as he's ruled Whiterun Holdwell for years, but he seems in over his head now.
Why?
He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice. I wouldn't say that.
You can't
But he and
sleep when
Ulfric have
you're
been
a
at odds
werewolf.
for years,
Makes no
and I'm
fucking
afraid
sense.
Balgruf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruf would choose Elisif over Ulfric.
Fucking parallels? You support the Stormcoats then. Will I be able to ask who's Elisif again? Who's Elisif? I
I
don't know what the
suppose
fuck this
she's
is.
Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turig just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turig was bought and paid for by the Empire.
Yeah.
But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turig dead.
Well, is she?
Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen.
Ulfric killed the High King, so there's no High King now. Yeah, people said that Ulfric killed the High King, let me see. Not much of a problem though, as you're roleplay. Kind of roleplaying, kind of not. And you can be Vampire Hunter, but it's not fun, and it's hard. So, if you can, like if you are a werewolf, you can be a Vampire Hunter. If you are a vampire, can you be a Vampire Hunter as well? Like similar to Blade in a way? You can't sleep because you will turn. Oh, if you sleep, you turn into a werewolf. Such bullshit. Ulfric killed the High King.
Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim and killed him in single combat.
Well, did he
If
fought back?
Turig couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King.
Yeah. So there's no High King
not
now.
until the moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry, though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last.
Well, I don't know that. What if he's worse than the other guys? Say, only guys with crossbow. But werewolves are in Whiterun and vamps are out of map. How do I get to Whiterun from here?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
Okay. What can you tell me about
It's my
Riverwoods?
mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't.
Uh-huh.
The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes.
Reasonable. Do you
The
think about the
Empire
war?
may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods.
Oh, that's kind of
I'm
bullshit.
glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself.
Excuse me, then. It says that your beast blood keeps you awake or something like that, but the companions in Whiterun will teach you more, and you can always cure yourself. Oh, I see. Oh, so you can become a werewolf and find the cure, and then you can like become a vampire and then find the cure and then become a werewolf again and then keep exchanging it. Because if you can, that makes things way different. In boats you can turn every time, but in boats everybody wants to kill you when they will see you turn. Yes. Also, if I can cure myself and just become a werewolf again, like if it's kind of interchangeable, then it's not a problem. You can cure vamp, but can't.
All right,
Oh, you
then.
can't cure werewolf. No. I didn't. Did I press the button? What the fuck am I doing? I don't even know what I'm fucking doing. Oh yeah, I should stop talking. Yeah, and I pressed the favorite button. So you can cure vampirism, but you can't cure werewolf. Oh, that's fucked up. I want to be able to test. Yeah, you can, but there are limited cures for the werewolf because it needs special witch heads. Oh, I see. Those are somewhere I can buy fresh
And by
supplies.
supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor?
No, I mean supplies.
Alvar can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
Just that? But what about supplies? I asked you supplies and no weapons and armor. Shit.
Good day.
Werewolf is instant turning like, but vampires only infect. Then more your witch heads cure werewolf. But doesn't the enemies respawn after a certain amount of days? Or unless those are like some kind of exclusive enemies or things like that.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Yeah, it's a small town. What do you want? So, do you have anything to talk?
Whatever you need. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Okay then.
Until
Can
next
you-
time.
Can you let me use the forge? No. How the fuck am I supposed to craft the iron dagger? Excellent forge used to create new weapons and armor for our materials. I suppose it's in my room. Yep. Iron dagger, and gauntlets, and sword, and an axe. Iron dagger. Yes. One iron ingots,
Reminds
one
me when I
iron.
first started smithing.
It's nice that he's commenting. Yes, but witches are hardcore, but if you're werewolf, it's no problem. Not sure if they respawn or not, but you get spare when you do a quest for the companions. Oh, I see. Because if you can, like if you can become a werewolf and get a cure and then become a vampire later, and then if you want to become a werewolf again, and as you said, the werewolf is in this map and the vampire is outside because of the DLC, if I'm not mistaken. And so I could try being a werewolf. And if I don't like it, I could just like become the vampire later. And if the vampire shits, I can become a werewolf again. But it's nice that the guy commented about when I crafted the iron dagger. So, yeah, here's an iron
Not
dagger.
bad, but it's a little dull.
What did you
How about
expect?
you
Never did
sharpen it
this.
up? Just need a bit of metal and a grindstone over there.
Okay. Where's
Good
this?
day.
Workbench. This grindstone. Oh, that's a nice detail. grindstones. The grindstones improve weapons. All improvements require specific materials which you can buy or find in the waters. So it improves. Oh, this becomes an iron dagger. Fine. Oh, come on, get the fuck back. There's a rank of fighter can help control half the intent werewolf. Nah, the witches are fine. Melee attacks work great. It is nice, the detail in this thing. Like, there's the grindstone. You keep like changing your feet here to make the thing rotate, even though it needs a certain rhythm. But this cup in here, this is the nice detail, because you often need to pour water on a grindstone. So it's probably has water here, so just like pour a little bit and wets the grindstone. Nice. One small funny thing is if you are a werewolf, they will say you stink, and if you're a vampire, they'll ask you're good because of that white skin. Well, vampires are supposed to have some kind of high charisma or like be handsome and shit like that. Damage 4, weight 2, value 10. Increases the value by 1 and the damage by 2. Okay then. Did it do it? Oh, I need to select and craft. Oh, we have only one turn per day. Let's craft it. Yeah, I want to improve this one. The guy didn't comment it this time. Am I up? Yep, I am up. Hello.
You looking for a new blade?
No, I've sharpened the iron dagger.
This looks good. You put time into your blades.
Yeah?
They'll serve you well when you need them.
Sure.
You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Okay.
Aye.
Where's the rack? Here. But you can just wait 24 hours. Yeah, you can always do that. Thin rock is used to turn animal hides to leather and to cut leather into strips. Both leather and leather strips are used in creating and improving weapons and armor. I'm not sure that's how you make leather, but still. Wolf pelt, deer hide. I didn't have the deer hide, so I'll make this one, because I'm quite sure he gave me the deer hide. Unless you have the ring of using urchin, then you can turn twice for a werewolf. I think there's an amulet for things. Leather. Here. Here's the leather we wanted.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Ah, another thing. Is it here? Makes no sense that I can make hide helmets. Was it that? He asked. How the fuck do I make a hide helmet from leather? Shouldn't it be hide? Hide. And there is leather as well. Leather helmet. From leather, of course. Where the fuck did he ask me? Miscellaneous hide helmet. Okay. It is not leather, it's hide. Yep, I did. Here you are.
You looking for a
It
new
is
blade?
a hide helmet.
I should hire you to be my assistant at
I don't
this
think
rate.
so, I don't want.
Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Another one.
Good day.
About story, nobody care about vampires versus werewolves. Story, fucking Twilight. The vampires have better story. Well, mostly because they're on the DLC, isn't it? Workbenches improve armor, improvements require materials, the amount of improvements depends on his meeting skill. Oh, I can improve the other ones as well. Can improve, no, if it changes, just disables it. It's a shame it doesn't change. It would be nice if it changed it. I wonder if there's a mod that does that. Huh. At least the color, the change in color, like a darker color or something like that, to to show that it is fine or something like that. Oh, bumps in the mic. I hope the things doesn't prevent it from the sound. So it changes by 1 point in armor and 4 in value. Here's the here's the thing I wanted.
I could forge you a
Oh yeah, by the
warhammer
way,
that
I'm
would
going
crush a
to
giant's head like
stream
a walnut.
up to 6 p.m. So there's 30 minutes left. At least for today. I'm starting to get tired. I tempered the hide helmet. It didn't make the break. If it didn't make the break, I could go for a little bit longer. I tempered the hide helmets. Yep.
You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day.
Yeah, maybe
Why
if I
don't you
level up
keep that
this
dagger and helmet?
meeting skills.
Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. You must be 10 level and you can be vampire, but must go like 1 hour to end of map, or you can be werewolf in 5th entry to right run. It's 10 and a half in here. 10 and a half in here is 5. 5 and a half. Well, it's... fuck, it's 5 hours of difference. Where do you live? What country is it? I mean, I know Gamer lives in... Is it Czech Republic? Or is it only Czech? So it's a difference of 1 hour. So I suppose Cloudy Lemonade is in Europe as well. Or in Africa. I think it's the only places that would have that small difference. So what have you got for sale? UK. I see. That's pretty close. They're from the mountains. Hunting bow. It's a better bow. But I'm not gonna buy things when I can, like, get it from my enemies. From the dead corpses. Steel arrow, battle axe, steel dagger. Only now and then I can buy some things. Steel sword, steel war axe, steel warhammer. We have 6 hour difference. Yeah, there's a ton of... Just in 22 and a half. Yeah, it's not that, like... It needed the PM there for it to be like at night. But that's... If you were 10 and 30, where would you be? You would be in China, I think? Is it? 5 hours less? It would be somewhere near Japan or China. Maybe Hawaii? Huh. I don't know exactly. A big castle behind the mountains on north. Oh, the vampires. Bended iron shield, hide boots, resist frost. Nope. Hide shields. Oh, this hide shield is light armor, it's not heavy. Would I need a shield as a sneaky character? I don't know exactly. Kinda glad I'm not in challenge. Why? Hide shield resist shock. Iron boots, iron helmets, leather boots, leather bracers, leather helmets, steel armor, steel... Oh, this is a nice helmet. Steel impalement gauntlets, steel shoes. See, this one's heavy armor. Steel shin boots, and studded armor. Wars are the same as mine. It's too hot in England. Well, now here in Brazil, it's not that hot, but it's often so fucking hot. We are in a Chinese too hot and far too right wing for... Well, right now we are in a kind of a rainy season here, so it's kind of cold. Huh, lucky me, I don't fucking like the hot. Like when it's too hot. Corundum ingots, iron ingots, leather strips, lockpick, rich iron, steel, nothing more. What is it? Look at his face. Isn't it creepy as hell? He's standing like that, like with his mouth half open and blinking. God, that is fucking creepy. Open your mouth, man. Complete it or close it. What can you tell me about
Gerder's
Riverwoods?
family first settled here as
Unless I went to the
woodcutters
snowy
a
mountainous
few
regions.
generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
Interesting. Can I use your
I
forge?
see no harm in it, if you have the skill.
Well, but there's
The
the
grindstone
charcoal
will
that is
improve
spent.
your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor.
Yeah, that I know.
If you've got the raw
That
materials,
woman's crazy.
you can use the forge to make something new.
Yeah, I could. What the fuck are you doing here, man?
Aye.
What are you,
I'm glad
scared
to
or?
help any way I can.
How did you came here? Are you going to talk with the guy? You just randomly
A
came here
fine
to
day to you, friend.
paint some
May you
eyes.
die with a sword in your hands.
I had one
Whatever
big
you
bug in
need.
Skyrim, I had
Eyes
random
near if
spawn
it's simple and
locations in
strong.
words, so sometimes I
I
had the
can forge
vampire
it.
rain. What? Lord, that face, yeah, man, that was creepy as hell. There's 21 cent. Oh, it is 21 centigrades. Exact. Coldest Russia. What? Are you saying that 21 is cold? 21 is not cold, man. At least not that cold. I mean, in Brazil, if it is 21, people are like trembling on the streets. But still, 21 is not that much cold. I think like it starts to get cold at 5 degrees, maybe 10. I had lowest 16. 16 is still kind of nice. I mean, it's enough. Like 16 is enough for you to not. It's enough for you to use some like heavier clothing, but not sweating it. But 21, fuck, it's like it's kind of 21 depends on where you exactly are. If you're in the shadow or inside your home, it could be a little bit colder. But if you're in the sun, nope. That is still too fucking hot. Oh, I would love to live in a place that is all the time 10 degrees. Who are you? Embry. Or skeleton of dragon mechanic. 21 C is too hot for me. Okay, that's really hot somewhere. Yes, 21 is fucking hot for me as well. Because, like, if it is 21 and there is sun, if you have like a bit of a heavier clothing, when you're in shadow, it's cold, and when you go in the sun, it's hot. So you sweat so you're sweating in the sun, and you are trembling in the shadow. But if you put like less clothes or lighter clothing, then you feel more cold, but you will not sweat as much in the sun. So you kind of have to try and balance. 3 dragons, so but I have biggest 35 cent. 35 is nothing. 35 is nothing compared to Brazil. Normally it is 38, sometimes even 40. Like, it's not often 40. But when it is 40, hell fuck. You're fucked. Yeah. 21 centigrade men walking around topless. Normally there's people that do that as well. What I was doing? I was talking with people. Yeah, I was. So I talked with her,
I'm
Gerda,
glad to help any
and
way I
this
can.
guy. Let me see. Oh fuck! I need to unlock this. Nah. Let's so breaking into people's homes. So yeah, let's talk with you. Can I sit? Oh, come on! Just come on. You
What
probably
are
know
you
Tech
staring at?
is small, but on West there is no, on East is hot into. It's weird, isn't it? Like when your country, I have for example, I have a friend in Amsterdam. What is it? The country is Netherlands. Yeah, his whole country is kind of as big as my city, so it's. I don't understand how people live in places like that. It's so small. British people should never walk around topless. It must be stopped. Yes, I agree. Here, have a drink on me.
Got any ale or mead?
Oh, so you're an alcoholic. One thing that I like in like with time, I learned to to like not enjoy, but is it find it amusing the British accent, and it even shaped like how I say some words. For example, I said time there. It's like Americans don't say time; they say time. I think the British say time. Oh, hello, Dylan. Oh, God, man, it's a shame. I was thinking of ending the string at 6 p.m. So we're like almost near the end. It depends. I could make a quick break and go for probably half an hour more, but I don't know. My back is already killing me. Let's see. So with time, I learned to drive to the other end of Republic in 2 hours. Yeah, it's pretty much like the same time that I take to go to from side of my city to the other side. It's probably less, not that much. Americans don't do too well some English word less than. Yeah, so with time I learned to like the British accent. I still I still don't like it as much. I don't like it's not all of the British accents because there is some parts in in England that there is uh, the accent is too heavy. It's too weird. I don't know that much about exact accents. I think it is similar to the Dutch accents, or maybe similar to the Russian. But like I mostly learned to enjoy more the British accents because of the comedy. I normally watch some stand-ups and things from British people. I don't remember their names exactly, but God, British like God. The nice thing about British is because they has a lot of different accents and some are horrible. Like yes, yes, there are some that I can understand shit that they're saying. Like, it's completely impossible. It's probably like the accent is so heavy, that's so heavy that even if they are writing, it's like in the heavy accents. I don't have accents. Sorry, we're doing fun for accents. I have exact French, just spoke English better than my whole family. Oh god. But then one nice thing about the British people is the I forgot what word you use for it. Is it banter? I think it is banter. Like when you mock yourself, like you're not afraid of mocking yourself, and you mock other people as well. Like hot potato in the mouth. Yes, I thought that as well when I didn't have too much experience with British. Is it banter? I don't think it is banter. What is banter? What does it mean? I don't remember exactly what it is. So yeah, Dylan, when did you went to sleep? So waking. Well, I can't say too much because most of the time I used to wake up at this hour. So okay, let's give some wine to this guy. One, just one. I'm not giving you 1 bottle is too much. I'm not giving you 12. One.
All right then.
Yeah, drink it. What the fuck does it look like you're hearing music? There's no music in here. I'm not singing. Yeah, that is the nice thing I like in British people. They're not afraid of seeing their own issues and their own problems. And they just have fun in saying those kind of things. Stop, like, fucking, what the fuck are you doing? Just move. You'll be surprised how much of an accent a person has. Let's see, let's go inside and... You stopped it? Good. You're good for learning language because you have hard ones, so English is easy like shadow talk. Yeah, I think that I pretty much think the same about about Portuguese. There's so many rules and things in Portuguese that it makes like kind of easy to understand English that doesn't have so many rules.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Answer the woman.
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Yeah. Just do what I said, man. Can I get this? Nope. Nope. Why? Nope.
Careful.
I guess everything. Yeah, sorry. Guess everything here. Oh, an alchemy lab. Huh. Oh, it's good to know there's one here. Yeah, every single thing here is thing.
Today's come and gone. For the
Okay.
age of aggression is just about done.
Is it though? I could be very aggressive.
Drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own.
Oh, you fucking Imperial. Shut the fuck up, man. Stop. No. Shut the fuck up.
Kings, on the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Yeah, fuck you, Imperial lover.
We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all
What are you?
our lives. And when Sovngarde
Where is this sound coming
beckons,
from?
every one of us dies.
Are you playing with your butt?
Keep
Are
your
you
hands
able
to
to do that?
yourself.
Yeah, fuck you, you Imperial bastard. I have more reasons to not, like, say good things to the girl about you. I talk language from my 10 was in GTA, San Andreas, Need for Speed Underground, the Scarface. Yeah, fuck you, stop the thing. Stop it. Move. Piece of shit. Yeah, I pretty much learned English talking, like, from games and shit. I learned this from what? Final Fantasy 6? Yeah, it was Final Fantasy 6. On the PlayStation. Yeah, it was. Hello.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only going to get worse now.
Not a problem.
They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
No, they did.
Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from
you
the
say that.
Imperials. War's only going to get worse now.
Seems like something's... Oh, I see. So people put their feet in. Nice. Nice touch. What the fuck are you doing, man? There's no one in this bed. I can't take any of these shits. A key for a wardrobe? Well, that's American English, but close enough. If you need to rob a car, shut up. Oh god. Come on! Get out of the way! I need to pass. Thank you. You shut up, you fucking Imperial. Let's see. Stealing as well? Yeah, everything's stealing. So.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook.
Hate the bards in
Ain't
Assassin's
much else
Creed,
to
so
tell.
always kill them. Even when it's warning from game and then I don't even play. I don't have a problem with bards playing. I have a problem with this one.
Huh?
Specifically him.
I'm just a cook, lad.
Can I use the alchemy
Long as
lab?
you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
wheat
isn't
and
it?
blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know.
Oh, nice.
We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
Okay. Looking for work, got
Here,
an leads.
take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Okay. Heard any rumors lately.
There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Ooh, spooky. Oh, you can talk to him. Nice.
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Assassin's Creed is one of... Visit the shrine of Azure. Nice. Update on the map. Assassin's Creed is one of the games I need to play as well. I played the first one for like 5 hours and then I got bored of it. Now I played it when there was only the Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. There wasn't any of all of the Assassin's Creed that came.
Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there.
Magic. That's what mages do. Magic. Kansas was when 3 of them was playing with Bill kids. Heard any rumors lately?
Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now.
I think you said that. Or was it the woman there, your wife, I suppose?
We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood.
Yeah, that I know.
Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections. They say a dragon attacked Helgen.
Yeah, you said.
Sounds like hogwash to
Where
me.
can I learn more about
Looking
magic?
to blow yourself up? I hear that's
I
what
played
magic
every
does to you.
but well,
There's a college in Winterhold that
living
teaches
unit was
magic,
cancer.
unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two.
I'm not a mage. I'm not a mage. Mage.
All right then.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Imperial. Gonna fucking murder you. So how you like in Skyrim? Hey, it's nice, man. I've played it before.
We got
A
rooms
little
and
bit.
food.
And I
Drink, too.
play like sometimes to entertain myself, but like playing seriously? Like not for just doing shit and just kill people like when you play GTA and you're just like murdering everyone and driving all the time. It's way better playing seriously. Yes, I know someone else is using this. Could you fucking move away so I can use it? Thank you. Let's make a man and chill more ingredients that share common effects. Permanent different ingredients to learn their effects. The guy said about... Did he give me the items? Wheat? No, he didn't give me the items. Piece of fuck. So tutorial without items. Well, fuck this shit. I'm gonna craft it later. I could like taste and see what they're like, but Let's see, you want to make a proper lady character, so I want to play Ubisoft again. Yep, are you a boy or a girl? Magic is for pussy that can't even fly like man on it. Magic punch, falling tree. No man, mages are nice. I often like playing mages. I either play a... Oh, a book. Can I just have it? No, fuck, I have to still. Anyway, let's see how many pages is it. Oh, there's a lot of it. Let's see. Holy shit, there's a lot. fuck, I thought it ended. Holy shit. Oh my god, it never ends. I mean, it is the Great War, but god. Hey, I'm a losing conjurer. Yeah, man, it's nice playing with mages. Not as nice as playing, like, for example, in the PC, where you can, like, better aim with the mouse. That's where people are sadist, like, exactly. Exactly. You need to be a sadist. You die fucking every time. If you're not changing the spells all the time and just putting armor and just like putting the magic armor and then changing it to God, and then using heals and change it to the correct magic. God, you fucking die all the time. I love the currency, but it's even worse. And a proud restoration thief. Well, that's a nice mix. Never played the Destruction Mage, that shit is hard. Yep, this. Like when I play to entertain my son, I play on Destruction Mage. It's nice. Like now and then, just like blow past people. But God, if you find a person that is a little bit like stronger than you, you are fucking wrecked. And if you want to learn it like faster, you have to take that stone that makes you learn. I think your magic stronger or makes you have the mana restore fast or something. But it also like makes you like weak to magic, so you're like a piece of shit against other mages. The spell damage doesn't scale up like when damage moves. Yeah, that's one of the problems. I played Healing Conjurer, but only from the beginning. I'm also quite a thief myself, avoid 7 pickpockets. Let's see, 5 and 56. I think I will read this book and then we'll end it. Probably, because it's a very fucking long book. So yeah, let's go at it. A concise account of the Great War between the Empire and the Outmarried Dominion by Legate Justianus Quintius. Author's note. Much of what is written in this book is pieced together from documents captured from the enemy during the war, interrogation of prisoners and eyewitness accounts from surviving soldiers and imperial officers. I myself commanded the 10th Legion in Hammerfell and Cyrodiil until I was wounded in 175 during the assault on the Imperial City. That said, the full truth of some events may never be known. I have done my best to fill in the gaps with educated conjectures based on my experience as well as my hard-earned knowledge of the enemy. I'm an archer, 100 level maxed archer, even legendary archer. Respect to those who don't fear picking pockets. Oh my god, I don't like pickpocket. No, I don't like it. No, not a good idea. Not a good idea for me. The Rise of the Talmer. And even though on the alignment chart I would be like chaotic good, but I still don't like pickpocketing. Even if it is extremely needed, like only if it is extremely needed, then I'll see no problem in it. When actually my old character was legendary 3 times, Skyrim was my game. Yeah, man, I can see it. The Rise of the Talmer. Although it is not well known, Somerset Isles suffered from the Oblivion Crisis as much as Cyrodiil did. The elves made war upon the Oblivion invaders, occasionally even crossing over to close down Oblivion gates. As a nation, they had more success than Cyrodiil did, although the limitless Daedric hordes made the outcome a foregone conclusion. The Talmer had always been a powerful faction within Somerset Isles. Isle? Is it Isle? Isle. God. Is that the right pronunciation? Isle. I can't say anything other than Isle. I think it is. In British, I play as sneaky good for nothing like Oh my That is the kind of humor that I like in British people. I always play chaotic neutral in games. I do what I want in games. If I don't like it, I kill it. If I like it, I still might kill it because I'm bored. I can say why. Back at it. We had also always been a minority voice. Luckily, after I read every single book in Skyrim, my English will be better at the end of it. It's a good train. A little bit of water. Mouth got dry. During the crisis, the Crystal Tower was forced to give the Talmor greater power and authority. Their efforts almost certainly saved Somerset Fuck! Let's just say it! From being overrun. They capitalized on their success to seize total control in 4E22. They renamed the nation Eleanor, which harkens back to an earlier age before the ascendancy of man. Most people outside of the Aldmeri Dominion still call it Somerset Isle, either out of peevishness or ignorance. Okay, nobody know a place of infinite storage of arrows. No, I don't. Detail, Dylan. If you are into my romance quest line, you won't survive. Which harkens back to an earlier age before. In 4E29, the government of Valenwood was overthrown by Talmor collaborators and a union with Olinor proclaimed. It appears that Talmor agents had formed close ties to certain Bolsmeri factions, even before the Oblivion Crisis. The Empire and its Bolsmer allies caught completely off guard were quickly defeated by the much better prepared Altmer forces that invaded Valenwood on the heels of the coup. Thus was the Aldmeri Dominion reborn. Shortly afterward, the Aldmeri Dominion severed all contact with the Empire. For 70 years they were silent. Most scholars believe there was some sort of internal strife in Eleanor, but very little is known of the factional struggles that went on inside the Dominion, while the Talmor consolidated its power in Somerset and Valenwood. In 4E98, the two moons, Master and Secunda, vanished. Within most of them... How come they vanish? Within moons don't simply vanish. But in most of the Empire, this was viewed with trepidation and fear. Of course! Like, you're looking at the moon and it simply goes away. Of course you're gonna be in fear. In Elsewhere, it was far worse. Culturally, the moons are much more influential to the Khajiits. Oh, the Khajiits. After 2 years of the Void Nights, the moons would... What? Just fucking disappear and return back? What the fuck is wrong with this? The Talmor announced that they had restored the moons using previously unknown down magics. But it is unclear if they truly restored the moons or just took advantage of foreign knowledge that they would be dead. Oh, that's bullshit. I'm quite sure they didn't restore it. Solitude training place and limited arrows from the guards just stealing from the towers. Oh, that makes sense. Huh? You're talking about the arrow glitch. Oh. I'm quite sure the Talmor are bullshitting about restoring the moons. That makes no fucking sense. They probably didn't even know. They must have a place for arrows. They are rare. Regardless of the truth of the matter, the Khajiit credited the Talmor as their saviors. But in 15 years, imperial influence in Elsewhere had so diminished that the Empire was unable to respond effectively to the coup of 4E115, which dissolved the Elsewhere Confederacy, and recreated the ancient kingdoms of Anaquina and Palatine as client states of the Aldmeri Dominion. Once more, the Empire failed to stop the advance of Talmor, there's a typo in there. Talmor power. Just targets for trainees to the arrows. When Titus Med II ascended the throne in 4E168, he inherited a weakening empire. The glory days of the Septines were a distant memory. Valenwood and Elsewhere were gone, ceded to the Talmor enemy. Black Marsh had been lost to imperial rule since the aftermath of the Oblivion Crisis. Morrowind had never recovered fully from the eruption of Mount Vardenfell. Hammerfall was plagued by infighting between crowns and forebears. Only High Rock, Cyrodiil, and Skyrim remained prosperous and peaceful. Not for long, though. I had like 2,500 hours at level 30. It's just like farming arrows. Good, they don't have weight. Yeah, it is nice, but it's weird as well. They don't have weight. It's kind of bullshit in a way, in the same way that Go don't have weights. But then, like when you play Dungeons and Dragons or games like that, they don't count the weight of gold until you get to a certain point where the weight like starts to be like too much. Like it kind of starts to make no sense that we're carrying like 5,000 coins and not having any like problem in your character. Right now I've got a bouncing all the holes because I fucked up the fucking C. What is her name? Where is it? Cloudy Lemonade C. Respect for the people that don't fear pickpocketing. Emperor Titus Med had only a few short years to consolidate his rule before his leadership was put to the ultimate test. The war begins. On the 30th... Oh, fuck me, I don't fucking know exactly how to say this. Is it ordinal numbers? I think it is ordinal. On the 13th of Frostfall 4E171, the Outmarried Dominion sent an ambassador to the Imperial City with a gift and a cavalry cart, and an ultimatum for the new Emperor. The long list of demands included staggering tributes, disbandment of the Blades, outlawing the worship of Talos, and ceding large sections of Hammerfall to the Dominion. Despite the warnings of his generals of the Empire's military weakness, Emperor Titus Med II rejected the ultimatum. The Talmor ambassador upended the cart, spilling over 100 heads on the floor, every Blades agent in Somerset and Valenwood. And so began the Great War, which would consume the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion for the next 5 years. It's reads meat. Oh, I see. Well, it kind of depends. It's like one booger was just too lucky. I had 10,000 bounty on white weapon to just say, hey, I know it's all like a little farm accident. It's red meat. Yeah, I can see how it is red meat. But then there's a problem in it. It's like in God of War. Is it Kratos or is it Kratos? If you are reading in English, it is Kratos. But if you are reading in the Greek language, like with the same pronunciation, the same tone, it is Kratos. So Titus Mede is correct in English. I couldn't. Titus is what? Roman? I think Titus is Roman or Greek. Something similar to that. Something new that place. So in Greek or Roman, I think Med or Maid or something like that would be correct as well. But I think it is correct both ways. In the same way that Kratos is correct and Kratos is correct. Exact language is Kratos. Because the guy who works for Bellator. Where was? So yeah, the next 5 years. Well, using Fury, he killed himself. Within days, Aldmeri armies invaded Hammerfell and Cyrodiil simultaneously. A strong force commanded by the Talmor General Lord Nauritin or Naurifin? Is it an F? It is. Looks like an F. Yeah, it is an F. Naurifin attacked Cyrodiil from the south, marching out of hidden camps in northern Elsweyr. It's the same thing as Elsweyr and Elswire. It's pretty much this. Both are correct. And flanking the Imperial defenses along the Valenwood border. Leyawen soon fell to the invaders, while Bravo was cut off and besieged. Yes, say it as much. Accidental farm died accident werewolf accidents. Leyawen soon fell to the invaders, while Bravo was cut off and besieged. At the same time, an Eldmeri army under Lady Aronelia crossed into western Cyrodiil from Valenwood, bypassing Anvil and Tvach and crossing into Hammerfall. Smaller Eldmeri forces landed along the southern coastline of Hammerfall. The disunited Red Guard forces offered only scattered resistance to the invaders, and much of the southern coastline was quickly overrun. The greatly outnumbered Imperial legions retreated across the Liquor Desert in the now famous March of Thirst. 10,000 bounty. 4E 172-173. The Eldmeri advanced into Cyrodiil. Totally doesn't mean that. It appears now that an initial Eldmeri objective was in fact the conquest of Hammerfell, and that the invasion of Cyrodiil was intended only to pin down the Imperial legions while Hammerfell was overrun. However, the surprising initial success of Lord Narithin's attack led the Talmer to believe that the Empire was weaker than they had thought. The capture of the Imperial city itself and the complete overthrow of the Empire thus became their primary objective as the next 2 years. As we know, the Talmud nearly achieved their objective. It was only because of our Emperor's determined leadership during the Empire's darkest hour that this disaster was averted. During 4E 172, the Eldmeri advanced deeper into Cyrodiil. Bravo and Anvil both fell to the invaders. By the end of the year, Lord Narithin had advanced to the very walls in the Imperial city. There were fierce naval clashes in Lake Rumari and along the Niben as the Imperial forces attempted to hold the eastern bank. In Hammerfall, the Talmer were content to consolidate their gains as they took control of the whole southern coastline, which was in fact their stated objective in the ultimatum delivered to the Emperor. Of the southern cities, only Hagate still had held out. The survivors of the Marsh of Thirst were grouped in northern Hammerfall, joined by reinforcements from Rock. It was only an accident. True is that I accidentally turned to werewolf, and because, hey, I'm a werewolf, let's kill everybody for as well. You already became a werewolf, so at least you got to use it. The year 4E 173 saw stiffening imperial resistance in Cyrodiil, but the seemingly inexorable Eldmeri advance continued. Fresh legions from Skyrim bolstered the Imperial's main army in the Imperial city, but the Eldmeri forced the crossing of the Niben and began advancing in force up the eastern bank. By the end of the year, the Imperial city was surrounded on 3 sides. Only the northern supply route to Broma remained open. Then Hammerfell Imperial fortunes took a turn for the better. In early 4E 173, a 4-bear army from Sentinel broke the siege of Hagate, a crown city. Maxed roar in 10 minutes, leading to the reconciliation of the two factions. Despite this, Lady Aranelia's main army succeeded in crossing the Liquor Desert. The Imperial legions under General Decianus met them outside Skaven in a bloody and decisive clash. Decianus withdrew and left Aronelia in possession of Skaven, but the Eldmeri were too weakened to continue their advance. 4E 174, the sack of the Imperial city. In 4E 174, this is a pretty, I already know it. It is said up there in 4E 174, and you don't need to say it again in 4E 174, otherwise it's redundant. Paradox was that I played Archer, Khajiit, Werewolf, 3 negatives. The Talmor leadership committed all available forces to the campaign in Cyrodiil, gambling on a decisive victory to end the war once and for all. During the spring, Aldmeri reinforcements gathered in southern Cyrodiil, and on to Velvet of Second Seed, they launched a massive assault on the Imperial city itself. One army drove north to completely surround the city, while Lord Narifing's main force attacked the walls from the south, east, and west. The Emperor's decision to fight his way out of the city rather than make a last stand was a bold one. No general dared advise him to abandon the capital, Titus II was proven right in the end. While the 80 Legion fought a desperate and doomed rearguard action on the walls of the city, Titus II broke out of the city to the north with his main army, smashing through the surrounding the Aldmeri forces and linking up with reinforcements, marching south from Skyrim under General Jonah. Meanwhile, however, the capital fell to the invaders and the infamous sack of the Imperial city began. Which of races are your favorite? Like Khajiit sometimes? Yeah, pretty much Khajiit and Argonian as well. The other orcs, I don't like that much. They're too much of brutes, I would say. Elves, kind of nice. Mostly the dark elves or night elves, I forgot the names of them. I don't think it is Drow. Is it Drow? I think it is Drow. I don't remember. But humans, boy. No fun in that. Imperial Palace was burned. The White Goat's tower itself looted, and all manner of atrocities carried out by the vengeful elves and the innocent populace. The White Goat tower itself looted. It was related to that Elder Scroll that said about the White Tower being destroyed or something like that. Probably is related to that. In Hammerfall, General Decianus was preparing to drive the Aldmeri back from Skaven when he was ordered to march for Cyrodiil. Unwilling to abandon Hammerfall completely, he allowed a great number of invalids to be discharged from the legions before they marched east. These veterans formed the core of the army that eventually drove Lady Aranelia's forces back across the Alikir late in 174. Taking heavy losses on their retreats from harassing attacks by the Alikir warriors. 4E 175, the Battle of the Red King. My voice is gonna be fucking destroyed after I finish reading this, which is probably one more reason to finish it, the string at that point. I like half the armor favorite, but this is kind of skill as fucking lizard cat in armor. Exactly. Here we go. During the winter of 4E 174-175, the Talmors seem to have believed that the war in Cyrodiil was all but over. They made several attempts to negotiate with Titus II. The Emperor encouraged them in their belief that he was preparing to surrender. Meanwhile, he gathered his forces to retake the Imperial city. In what is now known as the Battle of the Red Ring, a battle that will serve as a model for Imperial strategies for generations to come. Titus II divided his forces into three. One army of the legions from Hammerfall under General Decianus was hidden in the Colovian highlands near Chorrol. The Aldmeri were unaware that he was no longer in Hammerfall, possibly because the Imperial veterans Decianus had left behind led Lady Aronelia to believe that she still faced the Imperial army. The second army, largely of Nord legions under General Jonah, took up position near Shindinghall. The main army was commanded by the Emperor himself and would undertake the main assault of the Imperial city from the north. The clouds of Khajiit are so powerful, and orcs can breathe underwater. Well, you can breathe underwater with, like, enchantments on certain equipments as well. So you can easily swap that. So it's kind of not that useful in the long run. On the 13th of, I fucking don't know how to say ordinal numbers, of Rain's Hand, the bloody battle of the Red Ring began as General Decianus swept down on the city from the west, while General Jonah's legionaries drove south along the Red Ring road in a two-day assault. Janus' army crossed the Niben and advanced west, attempting to link up with Decianus' legions and thus surround the Imperial city. Lord Narfing was taken by surprise by Decianus' assault, but Janus' troops faced bitter resistance as the Aldmeri counterattacked from Bayville and Skingrad. The heroic Nord legionaries held firm, however beating off the piecemeal Aldmeri attacks. By the 50th day of the battle, the Aldmeri army in the Imperial city was surrounded. Titus II led the assault from the north, personally capturing Lord Narifin. It is rumored the Emperor wielded the famed sword Gildbrand, although this has never been officially confirmed by the Imperial government. An attempt by the Aldmeri to break out of the city to the south was blocked by the unbreakable shield wall of General Jonas' battery legions. Claws does then 10 damage, I think, and 10 is quite powerful for a start. Maybe 15. Yes, it is. I'm thinking. In what is it? Could this war be portrayed in any of the other Scrolls games? And I don't know exactly because I didn't play all of them. It looks like it is something from Oblivion, but I'm not sure. Could be from Daggerfall as well. In the end, the main Aldmeri army in Cyrodiil was completely destroyed. The Emperor's decision to withdraw from the Imperial city in 4174 was bloodily vindicated. Lord Narifin was kept alive for 33 days, hanging from the White Gold Tower. It is not recorded where his body was buried, if it was buried at all. One source claims he was carried off by a winged Daedra in the 34th day. There's so many typos in this shit. The White Gold conquered that at the end of the war. Although victorious, the Imperial armies were in no shape to continue the war. The entire remaining Imperial force was gathered in Cyrodiil, exhausted and decimated by the Battle of the Red Ring. Not a single legion had more than half its soldiers fit for duty. 2 legions had been effectively annihilated. I played every other Scrolls, but Arena was weirder than 10 graphics. Annihilated, not counting the loss of the AT. Fucking sleepy. During the retreat from the Imperial city the previous year, Titus II knew that there would be no better time to negotiate peace. Late in 4E 175, the Empire and the Aldmeri dominions signed the White Gold Concordat, ending the Great War. The terms were harsh. Morrowind is best, but Skyrim rings Skyrim. I always hear people saying that Morrowind is like one of the best of the Elder Scroll games because of the freedom of actions that you can do in it. The terms were harsh, but Titus II believed that it was necessary to secure peace and give the Empire a chance to regain its strength. The 2 most controversial terms of the Concordat were the banning of the worship of Talos and the cession of a large section of southern Hammerfall, most of what was already occupied by Aldmeri forces. Critics have pointed out that the Concordat is almost identical to the ultimatum the Emperor rejected 5 years earlier. However, there is a great difference between agreeing to such terms under the mere threat of war and agreeing to them at the end of a long and destructive war. No part of the Empire would have accepted these terms in 4E 171, dictated by the Talmud at Sword's Point. Titus II would have faced civil war. By 4E 175, most of the Empire welcomed peace at almost any price. Epilogue. Hammerfell fights on alone. Hammerfell, however, refused to accept the White Gold Concordat, being unwilling to concede defeat and the loss of so much of their territory. Titus II was forced to officially renounce Hammerfell as an imperial province in order to preserve the hard-won peace treaty. The Red Guards understandably looked on this as a betrayal. And this the Talmud certainly achieved under the long-term goals by sowing less bitterness between Hammerfell and the Empire. In the end, the heroic Red Guards fought the Outmare Dominion to a standstill. The Elder Scrolls Online's cancer didn't even complete first squad. Everyone was attacking me. The trailer they released for it was amazing, but I heard that the game is shit. Red Guards fought the Outmare Dominion to a standstill. Although the war lasted for 5 more years and left southern Hammerfell devastated, the Red Guards say that this proves that the White Girl Concordat was unnecessary, and that if Titus II had kept his nerve, the Outmare could have been truly defeated by the combined forces of Hammerfell and the rest of the Empire. Could be. The truth of that assertion can, of course, never be known, but the Red Guards should not forget the great sacrifice of Imperial blood. Breton, Nord, and Cyrodiilic at the Battle of the Red Ring that weakened the Dominion, enough to allow the eventual Second Treaty of Stros-Mkai, in 4E 180, and the withdrawal of the Outmare forces from Hammerfall. There can be no doubt that the current peace cannot last forever. The Talmor take the long view, as is proved by the sequence of events leading up to the Great War. All those who value freedom over tyranny can only hope that before it is too late. I hope this is the last part, because God, my throat's starting to hurt. The Elder Scrolls 6 will have co-op, which you know Bethesda, they said. I wonder how co-op would be able to fit in Skyrim in Elder Scrolls games. Would it be like you control, like only one of the players is the chosen one, and the other one is just like one of your followers, and you just like control by the co-op, you just control the follower. And like, for example, if it disconnects, the follower is now taken by AI again. All those who value freedom over tyranny can only hope that before it is too late, Hammerfall and the Empire will be reconciled and stand united against the Talmor threat. Otherwise, any hope to stand the tide of Talmor rule over all of Tenra is dim. Please, let there be no page. Oh my god, there is no page. It is over. God, that was a long read. 2 adventures in one word in same way. Oh, that would be nonsense. Because how could there be 2 chosen ones? This makes no sense. Like a co-op and like controlling one of the follower. Yeah, longest book in the world. Fuck, I hope there is no other book as long as this one. The problem is not reading. Like if I'm reading just like without talking, it's not a problem, it's not an issue. I can do it even faster. But talking just fucking destroys my voice. Yeah, if it is like companion, I can see how it works, how it would work. But if it is like two chosen ones, that's gonna be bullshit. Oh my god, I can't even take it. Oh, it is named for the Great War. So it is expected to be long. Ah, shit. Man, I'm going to read all the books that I find. All of them. I've read almost every single book that I found yet, except one that had a volume. I want to read the first one, and then the second one, and I want to read them in order. But if it is a book that there is no continuation and no volumes or nothing like that, I will just read it on. Read it on. Oh, fuck me. Read it on spot. Yes, that's what I want to say. Oh my god. I'm tired. My voice is destroyed. My back hurts like fuck. And I started to get hungry. So, oh my god. I think this is going to be the end of it for today, at least. Maybe I stream more later, but I will probably stream tomorrow. Oh god. I'll probably stream tomorrow again. Probably in the afternoon, probably in the morning. I don't know exactly. Laura boy. Oh god. I will put that name in it. When I will, like, for example, I will just wait for when I get the volumes from the book. And yeah, it could be that as well. Eventually I will read then, and in the day or in the stream that I like take most of the time to read the books, I will put that name, Laura Boar. Surely. Oh my god, I'm tired as fuck. This one is the beginning. Yeah, this one. Thank God, it seems like it is way nicer to play without music. You can hear pretty much everything around you and not have music. It's a little bit more immersive. It's just you and the world around you. And getting dizzy. And motion sickness. Holy shit, there's a lot of clothes in there. And they move. Oh, that's nice. I never noticed that. Do all the clouds move? Oh, those are static. But these low ones do move. 10 hours stream while reading. I think it will be right to run after 50. Oh yeah, exactly. It's the first stream of Skyrim, and I didn't even left Riverwood yet. Do a 24 hours book reading of Skyrim. That is gonna fucking destroy my throat. I don't think it is possible. Nope. It's too much talking. Too much talking. This one was half an hour of talking. And my throat is gone. Let's see, map. I always wanted to go like all the way and find all the map in the local map and find everything. But I don't even... Someone did this before. Someone probably already did this. Found all the spots. But god, that would probably take so fucking long a time. This is why I hate books that read 20 hours and just forget it after 1 year. Oh, not exactly. I've read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I still remember like most of it. And it's been like what, 5 years or more? And what other book did I read? I can't remember exactly now. And I want to read Game of Thrones, but I'd want to read the I could like easily just download the pirated PDF, but I don't want to read it. I don't like reading books on PDF that much. When it's a story that big or that immersive, and you need books. You need the paper. Oh god, anyway. I think that will be it for today. Oh, the stars, nice. No, the clouds are moving. Yeah, they are. They fucking are. Nice. What is this noise? What was that? Is it the guy making? Yeah, it is. God, the echo.
Whatever you need. My Ismir, if it's simple and strong.
Yeah, man. I've been streaming for what, 2? I'm trying to not stay awake at night, even though I stay awake at night most of the time. But I'm trying to not. I'll be trying to stream at afternoon mostly. from now on. Maybe a little bit in the morning. That's mainly it. So yeah, thanks Dylan for hanging around again, even though it was for a little while, but that's still good as well. And thanks Gamer CZ for hanging around as well. Always nice to have someone to talk. And I think that other girl, what was something lemonade? Was it? Cloudy lemonade, yeah. I don't know if she's still in here. Or if like the software crashed and is not showing her message anymore. But thanks anyway for hanging around. I hope you come back again. Let's see who else is here. Toxic is not here. That's a miracle. But she was before for a while. Probably just like fucked off after I started reading. Oh, it seems like someone is. Let's see. Yeah, man. See you all. Dylan, Gamer CZ, Toxic, which is not here in Cloud Lemonade. So tomorrow. Yep. Good night for everyone, or day, or whatever it is there where you are. And later.